Hello and welcome everybody to another session of Three Things Thursday. And I am thrilled today because we have Sharon Jones with us. She is from the Georgia Department of Education. She's a family engagement specialist, but I think more importantly, she's also a parent of a child with a disability. And so today she's going to talk to us about the help desk that is there. If those of you who have never heard of what the help desk is at the Georgia Department of Ed, this is for individuals who have, any of you as parents who have children with special needs or have an IEP or getting any kind of special education services. This is the place that you might want to call. So Sharon, take it away. And we are so excited to have you.
Thank you. It's nice to be here. Thank you. All right, I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint here to go through some slides for you guys. And of course, it disappeared right when I did this. Oh, golly. Here we go. All right. Now, thanks for being here again.
So Sharon, we still can't see your PowerPoint. Did you hit share screen?
I did. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep. We just did this and it worked. So
yeah, it's always that way, right?
It is. It is funny how it's always that way. All right. Fine.
If you want, I can pull it up. I have it on mine.
Well, I mean, I have it. It just was there and now it's disappeared again.
There you go. It's coming on.
That is so, it's technology.
Yeah, there you go.
No worries.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody being here and learning some information about the Special Education Help Desk. Like she said, I am one of the family engagement specialists, Sharon Jones, and we have another specialist, Ann Ladd. So we are here in the Family Engagement Dispute Resolution Unit. And like Satara said, I am the parent of a 26-year-old son who has autism and ID. And so I live that life, and I've worked hard in this field to be able to help families, and that's my passion. So just to give you a little bit about family engagement and dispute resolution, so we have a continuum of services, and I won't go through every one. You can take a look at them on your own time, but so we have this partnership with state advisory and parent mentors, and this collaboration that we have with parent to parent is awesome. And we also work with Title I as well. But once you get into the dispute resolution issues and parents have questions, we all know that, you may think that you know everything about it, and the things come up and you just need to talk to somebody or run things by or get resources. So our unit does dispute prevention on the front end. Like, we want to be here to get you the answers and do what we can to help you out with questions. And we do that through explaining safeguards and parents' rights. We have the help desk, which I'm going to talk about today. And we also have the facilitation of IEPs. But if things cannot be resolved with those resolution processes, we have other processes that are available to parents. They have rights under IDEA for mediation and complaints and due process as well. So what we do in this continuum is, we try to solve the problems locally where they are with the teacher, with the parents. And as we go through, there are just other continuums that may be accessed. And this is kind of a visual for you to take a look at. But today we're going to talk about the Special Education Help Desk. So I think that it is the best thing ever. I just love that we offer this service. So we have a phone and email. And what we do is we are staffed by 4 people, and we do a rotation. So you might not get the same person, but we have together 150 years in special education. So you are getting some of the best people, the most knowledgeable people, ex-special ed directors, coordinators. 2 of us have parents or parents with adults with disabilities. So we've lived that life, and we all collaborate together. Excuse me. So the thing that we do is we answer your questions related to special ed and services. I mean, and again, like I said, we all partner and talk about things. And, sometimes they might refer a call to me if it's a parent who's starting out with a child with autism, because that's my wheelhouse. That's what I do every day. And we share our knowledge, like I said, 150 years of that. So, but we also can explain those procedural safeguards and parents' rights. They're very confusing. And we can help you. Like, how does it apply this? It's a lot of jargon, a lot of lingo, a lot of, law verbiage. How does this apply to me and my child in this situation? So we can help you through that. We also give you access and explanations about the dispute resolution process. It can be complicated. Sometimes parents don't know what to do. And sometimes we can talk through things to say, have you talked to your building person at the AP, the principal? Have you talked to special ed central office? A lot of people don't even know they're there. So we talk through all these options and try to keep the solutions close to the child. And if that doesn't work, there are the other processes which we can help you with. But it's just to help address those concerns and your needs in special education program. There's lots of questions you have, and parents cannot possibly know everything. So we go through that, and we partner with Parent to Parent a great deal to get those resources. So we're trying to get you to the resources and the places to go and kind of, help you help yourself along the way. Right here is the phone number. It's 404-657-9968. And then our special education help desk email as well. It's SPED help desk at doe.k12.ga.us. You can call. We're generally 8 to 4:45 on the phones, and we do answer them every day. So here's a little information just so you get an idea. In the last school year, we had 1,044 contacts via email or calls. And before COVID, we did have walk-ins as well. So that's a lot of information to process, so that we have a team of people doing that. So the most frequent topics are, of course, parents calling about IEPs and they don't understand. Questions about dispute resolution. It is complicated, and we give them information about that. Eligibility, that can also be a complicated thing about the evaluations, and then are they eligible and what does that mean? And it's just a lot of information. So also the most recent one is Education Reimbursement. We did a lot of calls about that, where the governor allotted some money to refund parents with special needs children. So we fielded a lot of those calls. It was not our department, but we fielded the calls that got parents what they needed to know. And people are always surprised that it's, we answer our phone immediately. It's like, special ed help desk, but they're like, this is so great. It's like you answered your phone and we get back to you and we resolve the problems. And so it's a great thing just to get those key topics that people have discussed with somebody who's a professional. Also, we had a lot of COVID calls. We have a lot of distance learning plans. We do have a lot of autism phone calls, and we have, people who have private schools and, homeschooling issues as well. So 85% of the people were satisfied. And I like to say, if people weren't satisfied, I think they sometimes didn't like the answer that they heard more than they were not happy. And some people wanted us to go delve in way deeper with an answer. And all we hear is one side of an issue. So we don't like to say, yes, the teacher was wrong, or yes, this is not wrong. We tell them the laws, we talk about the framework. Sometimes if people don't like that, they want us to say, tell my teacher that they can't do this. We can't do that. So, but the districts also call us as well. And they had a lot of questions involving district responses to the COVID situation was a big topic. But the parents are the primary users. 78% you are parents, the other are districts or other people in the community. So the survey, I want to go over a little survey results with you. It's just minor, not a big deal, but I think that how people heard about the website was from our own website at the DOE. So that's a good thing that people are using our website, which has a vast amount of information, and I highly recommend that people take a look at that. The other people are like Parent to Parent. People in the community, schools are telling parents, you can call this number and talk to someone. And it's maybe a reassurance that they are telling them something that's right or whatever. They can call us. Also, how likely are you to call again, which I thought was a great number, is 92% said they would call again. And again, like I said, some people don't like it because we don't go into great detail. We just have their concern and we try to address it and get them to the resources that they need locally at their school. So that is just a little bit. I know that was fast, and any questions you have, you can call the help desk. This is my information, Sharon Jones, and this is my cell number, and it's generally linked to the help desk. So if you need to speak to me, you can email me. or tell the help desk that you need to speak to me personally, and they will try to do that for you and let you talk to me. They'll email me. So be sure to check out the DOE website. Under special education, it's Office of Special Education under federal programs. And it has a vast amount of information and tons of parent-friendly things that can help you out. But like I said, anytime that, if you have questions or concerns, feel free to call that help desk number and we will get you to the resources that you need.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sharon. That was great information.
Yeah.
So I just want to let all of you know that next week, so this whole month we're doing, Sharon, if you want to stop sharing the screen, then people can see both of us together. So, but I just wanted to say, this whole month we're doing Know Your School System. So, last week we had, how do you know who's in your classroom, within your district? And so I thought this was perfect to have Sharon on to talk about the help desk and all the work that they do. And it's really great to see that, there's a 92%, as you said, are pretty happy with the services that, the information they get from the help desk. And actually next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the Georgia DOE website and walk parents through some of the resources that are there on the website. Also knowing, there are people like Sharon, and then if you're specific, like you're looking for something on SB 10, which is the scholarship, you can actually contact somebody at the Georgia Department of Ed and get that information. So we'll walk you through the Georgia Department of Ed website next week. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for this great information.
Sure. And I appreciate that you're going to do that because it's hard sometimes to navigate it because we have a lot of archived information that has to be on there. I mean, that is sometimes 2014 is the last time that we've done something with a topic. But so it is good information, but it's hard sometimes to just, find it. So you go to that website under special ed, and we have gone to great lengths to provide parent-friendly information. So, and with your help as well.
Yes. Yeah. We work, Parent to Parent of Georgia partners a lot with Georgia DOE, and lots of the fact sheets that are on there on all different topics related to special education, we've done in collaboration with the Georgia DOE, so that, one of our specialties is making sure that information is accessible, easy to understand, and makes sense to parents. And so, combining our expertise with Georgia DOE, we've come up with several fact sheets. So we'll definitely walk you through those and show you some people that you can connect with. But as always, know that we at Parent to Parent of Georgia are available. So contact us. But I hope you found this informative, and thank you so much, and hope to see everybody next week. And thank you, Sharon, so much for this great information.
Welcome. Thank you.
Bye.